Hey guys, welcome back to I'm the Trips. A new video. We check out a new big bear default update. I have a lot of features to show you. New stuff in my pack. I'm trying to give you a little snapshot of stuff to come. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Don't look too long. Don't look too much. There's new husks. This is gonna be a wild video with a lot of cool new features. Holy shit! No, don't spoilers. Other way. Let's go. Abort. Bear default update. There's a new bear default update out. You can get it now. You can check out the texture pack, but you should also check out this video. First change in this cycle of bear default updates, I changed sheep. I changed them completely. Well, completely. I mean, the fur is still the same. The fur has been made pixel consistent like ages ago. Well, this is actually a good example of different sheep skins as well. This one spawned on what's probably a river or a beach, and then the sheep in Birch Forest have a bit of a different skin. And these are all the skins from Minecraft Earth. I added all the skins from Minecraft Earth to the pack in different biomes, and I guess I'll go over where they appear. This is the... well, I don't know the name. It's one of the sheep, and it's in Birch Forest because it kind of camouflages a little bit, right? Matches the theme. I think that's cool. Sheep now also maintain their wool color when shorn, so shorn, whatever. When you shear them, they always have like a little spots on them, right? Now in my pack they're made 3D, like the head layer, right? Just like inflated a little bit, and then now if they're dyed, those spots will be dyed too, and they're the little spots on their head, you know, little head layer that they have, just a little bit more detailed. And it's super useful because previously you could not see which color sheep was dyed once you sheared it. This should be good, right? For sheep farms. Look, wait, look at this. Sheep farms, right? I can't share you, right? No, I can't. Look, great. You get the point, right? It's very useful. There's also a new sheep skin for deserts. They're a bit brown. Dark brown sheep, and I'll show you what they look like if you shear them, because they also have a bit of a different skin underneath the fur layer as well, based on all different skins from Ends of the Earth, right? Here the brown one, you shear it, and the wool is brown too. So desert sheep, these will be the same in savannas. We have different sheep in jungles as well. There was a jungle nearby, so I just hopped over it. Here, check this out. Look, different sheep, and the sheep in jungles also appear in swamps and mangrove swamps. So it's just like a swampy sheep, right? Look, and it's kind of a dirty coat too. A little bit, right? And then there's obviously you can shear them, and they have a different coat underneath. And so they actually have a pale head, right? And then they have a dark body, I guess, in this case. Another feature of all these sheep is if they spawn high enough. This isn't high enough. Okay, we need to go higher. If they spawn high enough, oh look, we already got it. It'll have horns, right? In this biome, it'll never be high enough, probably, for a sheep to spawn. Well, maybe on top of one of the trees, if that ever happens. But you could also, you know, bring a sheep up, I guess. It'll have horns. This is based on the horned sheep from Minecraft Earth as well. And it's height dependent, and it mixes with the sheep skin. So this is actually the jungle sheep. But then in this case it has horns, right? We can also go to a desert, and then we get the desert skin for sheep, which is dark brown, and then it'll it'll have horns, which will never naturally generate, but it's still a feature in the pack since horns are just height dependent. It's a real easy feature to implement if you understand how texture packs work. Look, a stony peaks biome, high enough for there to, well, they only spawn on grass, right? So we need to find a high enough grass block, but this should actually do it, right? It does. Well, this is not the right biome. Well, anyways, they might reload here. Anyways, Stony Peaks biome. Among the stony shore, old growth pine taiga and old growth spruce taiga have these sheep, which actually have two fur variants, one with spots and one without, right? And the entire biome has this sheep with a very pale skin color. And then if they spawn high enough, they'll have, look, emerald, holy shit. I'm still not familiar with the Minecraft World Generation post Caves and Cliffs, to be honest, but that's fun, you know, keeps it light, keeps it interesting. So yeah, basically they'll have this fur and this pale skin in the entire biome, but the horns, you know, they won't appear if we go lower, which we can't, because I'm pretty sure this is the end of the biome. But you know you get it, right? You get how it works. And these are just the default sheep in most biomes. These are actually the default sheep to many people. I still kept them in the default sheep. They'll appear in plains and sunflower plains. Plains are actually very common biomes, so you'll still see the default sheep plenty of times. And in all the other biomes, it'll be my pitch black sheep, which I thought was just a better default color for sheep than the pale one. Look at this. Cool generation all around, guys. I'll actually share the coordinates right now, because this is actually the SMP world, my SMP world. It's going to be live at some point again, so you might want to make a base here. Cool coordinates. You might also not want to make a base here, because I'm about to showcase some Elder Guardian features, so this is going to be kind of a valley chock full of death right here. I've already done a video going in depth about the bosses in my pack, but I've made some minor tweaks to the Elder Guardians. Their spikes are now individually randomized. So basically any skin can have any spike color. And there's also a new spike color based on the Plague Whale, I think, from the Poisonous Potato update. It's the green one. So yeah, now you can have any color spikes. It's this one from the Ancient Guardian, or this one, the regular one, and then you have the green one, right? And then that mixes in individually from all the skins. So there's a shit ton of variants now. Also the yellow one, yellow spikes from concept art, and also a new skin from concept art, which is this one. Another slight update from Elder Guardians from that video that you should still definitely check out, but there's been a few changes. One of those is that previously Elder Guardians could spawn with coral, but without kelp, but now they're always, if they have kelp, they also always have coral. It's now, you know, I try to have it to be separate for randomization, because it was technically more random, but I gotta say, it looks weird if you have coral without kelp. So now they can have kelp without coral, but not coral without kelp. Did I contradict myself in the past 2 minutes? Probably. But I hope you get what I mean and what I did. And if you didn't, have a look at my cool Elder Guardians. They're really random and they look really cool. There's a lot of skins. Look at that, right? So every ancient monument you find can be a unique experience to you and your gang. And now we're out of here. Valley of Death, right? Mark the chords on your calendar. Who marks chords and so on? Whatever. That's okay. We did it. Next feature. I also want to show off some CIT variants, some new Anvil renames in this update. First of all, we got the Karambit, whatever. I don't even know how to say that. Whatever. It comes in all the tiers. It's a new sword you can get. Counter-Strike is canon in Minecraft, obviously, because of the paintings, right? Look, it looks really fancy. And it's just a little dagger. I know some people really like daggers in Minecraft, and having renamable daggers, you know, you can collect them. Some people might like it. And this is just a netherite sword, so you can actually just walk around and just ice people real swiftly with this. You know, and yeah, new sword rename for all the tiers, right? The Karambit, check it out. Another one, kind of late. I mean, I had this one, I just changed the view models a bit. I customized it a little bit. The potato peeler for all the tiers, it's stupid. I changed it a little bit, okay? It's not really new, this update, but here it is. Another rename, a carved pumpkin. You can rename a carved pumpkin. You can't place it down. Well, you can, but then it's just a carved pumpkin again. You can't rename blocks. That's not possible. But I can rename the item of a carved pumpkin, which leaves me with a lot of freedom to do whatever I want. So this is the top notch. Rename a carved pumpkin to top notch in an anvil. And this is just a bit nostalgic. You can have it on your head. It looks kind of weird. It's the right dimensions. It's a full block, but it looks kind of elongated maybe a little bit. I don't know. The hat's weird. It's a weird look. It looks good from certain angles though. Look, this is a good angle. You know, this is sometimes it's weird, the top notch. It's a weird new rename, but it's in the pack. You can get it now. Rename a carved pumpkin. It's not useful at all, obviously. You can't place it down, whatever. But you can put it on a armor stand. That's all you can do with it, basically. I added a top notch. I'm kind of nostalgic about this, right? I mean, fuck what you heard about Notch, I guess, if you want to add a rename like this. This is actually Notch's hat in Team Fortress 2. Valve, well, you know, probably big Minecraft fans, gave Notch a custom hat, and this is it. So, and it's very nostalgic for me, you know, playing TF2, obsessing over all the hats, and you find like a hat that I can't ever have in Team Fortress 2. It's related to Minecraft. It's crazy, right? And then now you can just, you know, whatever. Who cares? Moving on. A new shield rename. Rename a shield to Mushroom Guy, and he turns into Toad, basically, right? Mushroom Guy feels like a safe bet. Don't call him Toad. It's not Toad. It's just a Mushroom Guy. He just has a blue shirt, a big diaper, and dangly feet. Yes, he's animated. He kind of just fucks around in your hand. It's a reference to Peach's shield, where Peach has Toad as a shield in Smash Bros. Ultimate and other Smash Bros. Games. And here he is. You know, you can when you block with him, he kind of just like freaks out. You know, defending you, which is really funny. And then when he's passive, he just kind of looks around, just kind of chills. You know, does his own thing. Dangles his feet, dangles his arms. Kind of a custom, just a fun little mushroom guy, and then, you know, he gets really upset if you shield with him. So a fun dynamic shield in the pack. You can get it now. Pack is out for free. A lot of renames, and this is the latest and greatest shield. It's a bit silly, very silly. It's a very silly shield, but also I think it's very funny. Having Toad, it's a genuine shield too. You can just enchant Toad, just fucking block shots with this. Toad is not happy about it, but you know, what's he gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what he does. Eventually break. No, this is what you can now. This is what I've added to the pack, and this is what you can now. Oh no, look how cute that is. Like a little baby. This is crazy. I've added it to the pack. You can rename Toad. Look, I'm gonna drown Toad. Bye, Toad. Holy shit. No, that feels a bit. Oh, he floats. Here, Toad floats. Who would have thought? Look. Oh shit. Oh, no, he's okay. Okay, whatever. A new bow rename, right? Again, trying to canonize Smash Bros in my pack because Steve's in Smash, so Smash Bros is canon to Minecraft. Whether it's functional renames or not, like obviously it's not functional. None of this stuff is functional, right? I mean, it's a bow, so it shoots arrows. Look at this. See that? You like that? I've worked real hard on this animation. I tried to customize it a lot, make it really cool. I think it looks the best in third-person mode. You know, you kind of want a side shot of it. It's really hard to get a side shot of the bow. I found out a lot while recording. I found out that this is like a genuine issue that you can barely fix with mods. But I'm all about the no mods gameplay, boy. Even though Optifine is like, you know, my bread and butter, obviously. But here we are. It's getting nighttime. It's kind of perfect, showing off the emissive maps, shows off the animation a little bit better as well. The arm cannon, a bow rename. Samus's blaster. You know, it charges up. Tried to make a convincing animation. Kind of still creates a sphere. You know, it has like particles it draws in to create the arrow. There's actually an arrow being formed inside it. Do you see that? Like a 3D printer, maybe a little bit. Are you seeing that? It's a bit weird. I'm saying this might be more convincing in multiplayer, and you give your friend this bow, so you get to see it at the side angle, right? This is like the bow you give your friend, right? The bow that you kind of want to see. You give it to your companion. Anyways, cool new bow rename. Check this out. I mean, I really like this shit, man. Holy shit. It comes in a couple of colors as well, a couple of flavors. Thought it would match the armor set, the space set, which is a armor set in my pack, a named netherite armor set based on Minecraft China Edition, actually. So I added the space arm cannon because there is also a white Samus skin. I just made it match this palette, real simple. I think it's a cool vibe. You know, it matches the space set totally, except for that when it's firing, it turns red. But that's just Samus cannon, right? Okay, so that's I'm mixing, I'm weaving, and doing all the cool shit, and also keeping it close to the cannon sometimes. What do you think of the blaster? I kind of feel like I showed this off like last, right? Because I might change this up a lot. I don't know if I'm happy with the design. This is maybe it's not the first draft. You know, it's gone through a couple of iterations, and obviously I've worked on the animation really hard. You know, there's sparks of lightning as it charges up, and you know, like forming an arrow out of light. Like the challenge here was translating Samus's cannon, which is a ball, like charging up energy, like, you know, and then translating that into you know, a thing that shoots arrows, right? Which is what Minecraft bows are, right? They shoot arrows. So it has to make, instead of making a ball out of light, it makes an arrow out of thin air. And it does it by drawing in particles. This is the animation. There's sparks. I don't know. Do you like it? Let me know. Whatever. I thought the Trooper arm cannon, which is the dark one, basically looks like, I gave it a netherite palette. I thought this one matched the combat set real well. So yeah, you know. And because the Trooper arm cannon has a netherite palette, obviously it's gonna match with a lot of stuff, right? Basically any netherite set. So this is a really useful one as well. If you like this sort of design, like an arm cannon instead of a bow, still shoots arrows, but at least it charges up. It's somewhat immersive. It's fun. It's better than not having this, right? What do you think? Somehow I'm kind of insecure about this. Let me know what you think. I don't know if it's the best. Maybe it is cool. I'll probably tweak it though. It matches Samus's vibe though, right? I'm not gonna be insecure about this. Okay, new bow rename. All right, the arm cannon. It creates an arrow. All right, enough said about this. Right? Any more details? Look, there's even an animation on the arrow itself. Look, see that? There's like, whatever. Who cares? You can get it in game. Get it now. Barely default. Check it out. Another change this update is to minecarts. They should first of all be fixed using some clients. Apparently they were broken on some clients because it was an ancient model. I added really simple wheels to the minecart in the previous model that didn't move. And now this update I added wheels that do move because that's actually really simple to do as well. Look at that. Oh, well, here they go. I mean, they're kind of fast, but you get it, right? Look, they move. You see that? Wheels in Minecraft. Real wheels. Check it out. Look at that. Don't you like that? Isn't it great? Check it out. And then they move backwards. Isn't that cool? Wheels, guys. Come on. Wheels in Minecraft. Alright, look at that. A hopper minecart also has wheels. Chest minecart. There's two apparently. They both have wheels. Furnace minecart. Check it out. It has wheels. Then I'm gonna put this one down, and then we have this one. Yeah. They all have wheels. You like that? It's pretty cool, right? It's pretty fun. They move. They move when the minecart moves. It's great. Man, I love me some wheels on minecarts, man. Fuck yeah. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Are we blocking up the railroad? Look at that. Come on, guys. Alright, whatever. wheels. I changed the model of the snow golem. It now has sticks for arms, if you can believe it, which I think makes a lot of sense. They look really fun. I think it's really cute. It's a minor change. Nobody cares. But snow golems are probably one of my favorite, you know, underappreciated mob. I think they're really cute. I think they're really iconic. They're really nostalgic for me. I don't know why. As a kid, I was really attached to snow golems. I don't know why. I built like huge cities, and then nobody could live in them, except for snow golems. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that, but just felt bad for these little guys, you know. Whatever. They're in the pack, and now they have sticks for arms. Look at, isn't that good? It's kind of cool, right? Funky little change. Barely default. A lot of little changes and details everywhere. Big changes sometimes, but this one's kind of small and neat and sweet. Look. A friendly guy. I like him. I added some new parts to the skin pools of zombies, some new zombie skins. My pack has 200 million zombies. I'm very proud of it. And now I've added a few more variants like this one, a new outfit for zombies. You know, references galore. New hats for zombies like this cake hat. Very fun. Very iconic. Obviously, new outfits, subtle ones. This one's a nerf outfit. I saw another nerf outfit. I think that one's a nerf zombie. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's really funny, MJ lore. New zombie parts. You know, it's hard to showcase these off at this point. I've done a few videos about the zombies in my pack, and they have random parts, and I just added some parts. Okay, you're gonna have to believe me. They're even more random now. Okay, and notably, since I barely touched zombies, because zombies is like a delicate system, right? If you change anything about it, you have to, you know, weave it back in together. It's like a little surgery, you know. I'm not calling myself I'm a resource pack surgeon, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy from Toy Story who made Woody whole, you know, a little bit like that. Anyways, zombies in deserts now can also spawn with mummy wrappings. That's like the notable change here, right? In deserts, there were no special zombies yet, and now they can have mummy wrappings randomly. It matches the biome for, I mean, it's obvious reasons, right? It's cool. And the mummy wrappings actually go over the pants. The part of the tears layer, right? Basically, my zombies have random shirts, random pants, random head, and then also random facial expression. And then they can also have torn clothes. They can have tears that overlay the clothing, and you know, it actually overlays the clothing, but it's so minor. So you can see a little bit, you know. But for the most part, it makes it look like it's torn, right? For all intents and purposes. So that means that I have a shit ton of variety, because basically every shirt I add can also be torn in many different ways. And now on the tears layer, overlaying any piece of clothing is mummy wrapping, right? So in deserts, zombies are still as random as they ever were, except now on top of their clothing, they can have mummy wrappings, right? And then still random expressions, etc. Very fun, very, very funky. The next change that I'm very excited about is new husks. There's almost 40 different new husks. They're based on creatures in Egyptian mythology. They're actually also based on the designs of the skins of the Egyptian Mythology Mash-up Pack on the Bedrock Marketplace. That's an OG Mashup Pack by Mojang and probably 4J Studios, right? It's marked as by Minecraft. I couldn't really find any credits. Look, this one has a tail. It's a hippo tail. It has a hippo body, right? It's Amud, I think. That's Amud. There's a lot of them. This one's Toth. That hole over there. It's kind of crazy. This is Nefertiti, I think. Neferati? No, Nefertiti, right? Nah, this is Nefertiti, and this one's Amun. Here we have Sekhmet. Dude, I'm such a fucking nerd now. Here, Capri. Look, it has a beetle face, like a scarab's face. Dude, these are so crazy, all these new husks. Here we have, oh, that's Nefertiti again. Ba, right? Our feathered friend in this case. Anubis, here he is, in the flesh, sort of. Rotten flesh, that is. They're still husks. They still drop rotten flesh. There he is. Look, it's crazy hound head, and he looks at me all mean. The ancient mummy. That's one of the skins in the Egyptian mythology skin packs. An ancient mummy. That's probably the most boring one. In this case, he has armor on, and he's supposed to be aggro at me at this range, and then his bandages won't be sticking out like that. There you go. Look, he looks great, and they all have glowing eyes, like consistently green glowing eyes. That's like what I mean, I guess the zombie skin too, but for the most part they're pretty random and all over the place. So the one consistent thing about them is the green glowing eyes. I think that's Tutmos, and this is Ramesses the third maybe, and here's Ra with a snail on his head. Sobek, who honestly just looks like he's chilling. He looks like he just has a bath towel around his waist, which is not my design. I'm taking the design from the skin pack. They're reworked though, right? My husks are actually pixel consistent. They're bigger. Look, they have 5 wide arms. Their heads are 9 wide, right? They have a center pixel in their head. Very unusual for Husks, right? Normally they have 8 pixels wide heads. So I made Husks a bit bigger, so that also meant that I could not just steal the skins. You know, even if you have access to the skins from the marketplace, which you by default don't, they should be encrypted. I still couldn't just use them because they have different proportions. Making sure that I do get the credit for this, even though the designs are obviously based on the skin packs. And I tried to stay true to skin packs too, right? Like that's the Minecraft canon. That's why I did this feature. I like to imagine the Husks as like agents of chaos, like a little bit, you know, because especially Egyptian lore, right? Like the gods spreading disease and hunger, that matches the narrative, I think, right? For Husks, like they give you the hunger effect, like famine. That's a really strong theme, I think, for Husks. So don't interpret this Husk as the literal Horus, right? Interpret him as either a follower who has gone Husk, turned Husk, and he just has a fancy hat, or interpret him as you know, an avatar. That's how I like to see them. Like these are just avatars of the gods. Holy shit, this one is fucking mean and also leaning big time. Holy shit, I might have to revise the animations. The pack is always a work in progress, right? But anyways, I'm also really happy with this one, so glad to show it off. One of the skins, it's a Sphinx. A Sphinx is obviously made of stone. It's not necessarily made of sandstone in real life, I don't think, but Minecraft themes, it fits. It's camouflage, which is unique. Its eyes will still glow. It has a cool tail. I mean, I really like the Sphinx, man. You kind of gotta see this in survival. I'm gonna fucking die, which is gonna suck. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out in survival mode, because I really want to see this fucking Husk, this king of the Husks right there, king of the hill. You see him right there? Dude, that's the intimidating fucking Husk. All these look great when they're aggro on you. I mean, this is just a super unique immersive experience, especially when, you know, I mean, normally in Minecraft you only find like 4 Husks on your screen at once. You know, you have like 6 Husks on your screen. That's a lot. You know what I mean? You never have this much chaos. So, you know, basically every encounter is unique again, which is what my pack tries to do. And over time, it's accomplished that with a great many mobs. It's actually lagging a little bit. After I've shown off the golem, I'll disable the fresh animations add-on. Okay, so I've isolated myself a little bit. I do want to take on the challenge. I've actually grab myself some armor, wolf armor. There you go. It's in my pack as a named variant. We'll go into survival mode because I want to try. Oh, shit, I don't have any food. That's like a big problem. Okay, let's just take out these fucking Husks. Okay, with my fucking arm cannon. Cause see how badass it is. Okay, you like the arm cannon? Fuck. There's too many of them and a baby. Oh god, man, I should have got myself some food. This is how bad I am in Minecraft. I just need golden apples on hand every time, even when finding Husks. Are Husks even a hard mob? I guess baby zombies are always a fucking pain in the ass, right? Holy shit, dude, I don't even have anything to show off. You know, these aren't new baby models. Okay, here he is, the big bastard himself. We want to take him out. I said I isolated myself a little bit. Maybe that was a lie. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. We're gonna try to take some damage off that big guy because he actually has a special feature. If you find him and you haven't watched this video, you know, you'll be really surprised. And if you're watching this video, oh shit, man, oh fuck. Okay, there's also Apep, I think, the snake, right? Look, this lady has a scorpion head. There's also Snake. You see that? Look at him. He moves like a snake too. There's too many boring variants right now. I spawned too many. Almost there. Just gotta get rid of one Horus. There's one too many Horus avatars in the way right now. I just gotta strike him down quickly because he's really boring. And then there's also one of these. There you go. Okay, so we have the snake. Look, he snakes around. Unique mob, right? And if he never, this variant never spawns if a Husk has a leg armor, right? So don't worry, don't even worry about it. There's just a snake in Minecraft now, and now we gotta take this guy out as well, the snake, because this isn't the snake showcase. This is snake showcase. This isn't the snake showcase. This is about the golem. Okay, so we're gonna take out the snake and we're gonna chip away at this golem. Okay, we're gonna chip away at his health. We don't want to kill it all the way. Okay, we just want to kill it a little bit. Maybe we'll just punch him. Okay, I don't know how low it is. Oh shit! Fuck me in the ass. I can't believe it. Okay, we're gonna just punch him a little bit. Okay. Okay, look at that. That's the feature. Okay, you see it? Are you excited about that? You like that? Devil in the details sort of shit. Okay, watch me just, as Samus, just take out some of these apocalypses of the night, whatever phantoms are. Boom. These, you know, manifestations of my insanity, my sleep deprivation. Well, that's literally what they are, right? Well, they're actually real though, so they're not like. It would be cool if they were client side. They're not very real on servers. Anyways, you see that? Guys, Phantoms, this isn't about you. Phantom's stealing all the spotlight. At least I can show off my cool glove, which doesn't match my wolf armor. I did not think that through, but okay. Here we are. This guy at low health. I mean, you've seen it now. His head still looks around. It's really clever, right? At low health, he breaks open. And the reason why I did this is because the Sphinx, well, it drops rotten flesh. Why does he drop rotten flesh? Because it's actually a baby zombie. You like that? It's pretty good, right? So with that detail out of the way, we can look at some more, because I have a lot of them. I mean, you might just want to get the pack. The female gods have breasts, by the way. I think it's very tastefully done, as far as you can do Minecraft breast. I mean, I've done the titlin, so I can't really talk about tasteful tits, but there's a lot of variants. You might just want to get the pack for yourself and look at them and encounter them in survival. I think it's a much better experience. Look, it's King Tutankhamun, right? That's like I had this mask as an Animal Crossing mask. I changed all the palettes in the original skin packs by Minecraft. All of these guys, like this is Isis. He has golden armor, right? All these guys have golden details, but the husks drop iron sometimes. So I tried to change as much gold as I could get away with to iron. In Isis's case, it is actually his entire armor has been changed from gold to iron. Tutankhamun got away with it a little bit better. He still has a golden Nemes, whatever, right? And you can actually see, I think on this guy it really shows that he has a middle on his face, right? He has a 9x9 face, pixel consistent husks. See that? It was a clear, distinct middle. I mean, all of them do, but you know, maybe it's more obvious. I don't know. Isis, big wings. You like that? They move. Not much. It's not like he flies, but I think it's cool. It's like a fallen angel, right? That matches the husk theme again. I just thought these were perfect, man. There's in so many ways. It's so cool. Look, this guy, Heka, the goddess of magic, has moving snake heads. See that? A little bit. They move a little bit. It's kind of cool, right? Seer, there's a very cool skull, right, on its head. I really like that. Goat skull, actually. Canonically, those are goat horns too. I mean, I don't know if that's true to the seer in Egyptian lore, but it is in my pack, and it has a little bit of an eye. And it actually has glowing eyes, but they're invisible. So this one has its own little challenge, that it has glowing eyes, but they're behind the mask, behind the hair, actually. Yeah, there they are. You saw them a little bit, whatever. And also the seer is like half animal. See that? This side is like, you know, furry, I guess, and this side is husk. Whatever. They're fun. All these are fun. Look, it's a Hyrocus Sphinx. It's one of the husks you can get. This is one of the crazier ones. I like the skin though. It looks like a proper lion, right? The skin is a lion, right? Isn't it? Look at that. Hyrocus Sphinx. One of the husks you can find. And there's 40, right? So every one of them is rare, basically. Osiris, king of the gods? God of kings? King of the gods or God of kings? Probably God of kings. Khonshu, right? Geb, I don't know. This one's crazy to me, Apep. Look, when it aggroes, its mouth opens. See that? A little change. Oh, dude, the snake guy, he's like A tier, right? Maybe not A tier. Or, well, A tier, yeah. Not S tier, but A tier. That sounds about right. Apep is A tier. Look, maybe he's S tier, dude. The moving snake guy is so cool. And then his mouth opens when he's aggro. Did you see that? Okay, I'll go back into creative. You can see it change. See his mouth close? Closes again. It's like a little snake guy with wings. I don't know why. It looks like he could be from space. He looks more like an alien, honestly. Pep. It's okay. It's fine. Look, see his mouth open again? You want to see it again? Boom, mouth opens. That's a fun little detail, right? When he's aggro with the mouse. Oh, what's this? Oh, dude, let's go fucking play Minecraft. Oh, shit, no. No! Oh, I can just go back in creative mode. Okay, we're safe. So yeah, new husks. I mean, I can keep spawning them. There might be some variants we haven't seen, but you just gotta get the pack for yourself and just find a desert. I love finding mobs in the desert, and it'll be more fun than ever, right? Especially if your PC can handle the fresh animations add-on of my pack, right? Enjoy. New husks in Barely Default. I also added a new phantom to the pack. It doesn't show up here. We're not high enough. It only shows up if we're high enough in the world. We actually get higher, so you can see. It's pretty rare. It's like a little bit of a reference to the Greek Mythology skin pack by Mojang, of which there are also toys. There's IRL toys of these skin packs. Like, this stuff is really canon to Minecraft, alright? The placement of these phantoms, not so much though. I made that up because it's a beautiful reference to Terraria. Oh, shit, we're still not high enough. Okay, we have to go higher. That would be a cool achievement, right? An Aether dimension, finally. We have to go higher. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. No. Oh god. Okay, so this is a frozen peaks biome, so I don't even know if the world generates this high. So maybe on your mob grinder you'll find these phantoms, right? It's not naturally, apparently. We have to go really fucking high. And I do wanna show it off, right? Because I think it adds value to the video to show off how ridiculously high these phantoms spawn. This must be it. No. Holy shit, this is crazy. Okay. I am also the worst guy at building pillars. I don't know why. Wait, you just go straight up like this, right? What? I'm such an idiot, dude. Okay, do it again. Oh, we did it. Harpies. Here they are. You're high enough. It's showing off his attack animation because I'm close. I shouldn't do it in creative mode, but then again, not the best place to be in survival mode. So we might just create a little platform for ourselves. Anyways, check it out. High up in the world, there's harpies harassing you on your mob farms or whatever you have built this high up in the world. Obviously a reference to Terraria, a phenomenal game, and also canonizing a toy and a skin from the Greek Mythology skin pack. So we're doing some mashup packs again. from the Bedrock Marketplace. Content as marked by Minecraft. Is this safe from phantoms? It doesn't really feel super safe. I mean, obviously not, but let's just try it out. Let's see how bad it gets. Okay, let's see how bad it gets. Look, when they attack, they swoop in with their feet. It looks pretty good. Okay, if you're in creative, they'll also do the animation because I did it in kind of a cheaty, janky way, but they should be flying at you with their, with their feet at you, just like the toy, the Harpy toy that Mojang released, and that's why it's canon. They don't do too much knockback. It's not the worst. Right? It's kind of fun, hunting harpies. A new variant, more spice to your world. Whoever is this high up in the world, I don't know. This is like some streamer shit, some crazy guy with a crazy SMP using bare default suddenly runs into harpies, doesn't know about the feature. Clearly hasn't watched this video. Okay, well, let's try to get off here and maybe die. I don't remember what's down here. Oh, no, this is not good. Okay, we're fine. You can also rename a phantom to get a harpy. And now I guess I will demonstrate how easy it is to rename a phantom. Because I always feel silly when I add renames for hostile mobs, right? Okay, let's do it. Look, we did it. Okay, so now you could have it renamed in survival. I don't know what the point of that is, having renamed stuff like this, but I guess it's better than not having it, right? So a new phantom in my pack, the Harpy, right? He's pretty fun. He flies around. He slashes at you with his claws. Okay. Next change is a new skin for desert villages. This is not it. This is the default one. We'll spawn some more. Oh wow, that's a really rare one. It's a potato villager. I added him because of the potato update. It's really uncommon. Okay, fun. No, this is not it. That's not it. That's not it. Did I forget to put it in the pack? Possibly. What's going on right now? No, here he is. Wait. Holy shit. I genuinely thought he broke. The skin broke. Okay, so here he is. Look. Baby villagers have the outfit too. A new outfit. Half of all villagers in deserts now have this, I gotta say, ancient Egyptian themed robes. They have a cool pattern. I mean, there's toys of this as well. This is actually the outfit of the Iron Golem from the ancient Egyptian Mythology Mash-up Pack. Always a mouthful talking about this sort of stuff. And there's a toy of it, and it just looks like a villager, honestly, and that's kind of what I took to heart. So I tried to have it match the necklace still, have it match the details of that villager. Change the colors around though, because it had too much gold. And this orange matches these villagers, obviously. The colors should sort of match, they blend in well. I think it's a nice addition to the villages. I think it adds a perfect splash of life. Holy shit, another one. What the fuck? I think it adds a perfect splash of life and a splash of, I don't know, culture and color and depth, even lore to your village. So now there's a new desert robe type, and it's this one, all right? I did an entire video about this, but it's worth at least mentioning. If you want to see me going into depth about this feature, please check out that video, because the video could use some more views, because it's a really cool feature with a lot of details. Basically what I did is I added a new rename for a bunch of items, as you just saw me rename. This is Iron Nugget, renamed to Sconce, and this is an item that if you put in an item frame inside of a torch, it'll slide over the torch and it'll give you custom torch, and this is called a sconce in real life. I don't know, I think it's an accurate word for a thing, and basically you can rename a bunch of stuff to sconce. Not snow. What do I have? Look, all the planks. Well, a bit of a boring sconce, sure. Look, bone meal is fun. You want to see a bone meal sconce? I mean, you can also just check out the video. You should definitely go do that, but it's part of this update cycle, so I'll mention it in the video real quick. Sconces. Where is it? Look, we'll find another torch. Oh, it only works for wall torches, right? It's a bit of a limited feature, but also adds a lot of depth. I don't know, a wall torch in this village? This village has one wall torch? Holy shit. Oh no, that's two. That's a fun fact though, right? You wouldn't expect that. If you had me guess how many wall torches were in a village, I would guess like 20. Guess wrong, big time. Look, bone meal, okay, whatever. Check out the video. But they're in this update, so there you go. I renamed the food and drinks tabs to consumables. This creative tab was previously called food and drink, and now it's called consumables, which might not be a real word, but I really like it. And food and drink is just kind of silly. I mean, yeah, potions, you drink them, I get it. Soup, you drink it, I get it. But I don't know, it just sounds kind of weird, food and drinks. So consumables, I think it makes sense. It checks out, and I think, I don't know. I just feel better about it, the tab being named this. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Consumables. And that's it. That's everything, There's a lot of small changes as well every update cycle of bare default, but this covers all the big changes, the big features Thanks for watching this video. I have a Discord. We have a lot of fun. I recently got a ChatGPT chatbot. I can customize it. I can just put in sentences, put in prompts. You know, because I can kind of program it by putting in sentences. It's really weird. You just tell the bot how to behave, and it behaves a certain way, and it also learns in the conversation. So join my Discord. We have a lot of fun. I also recently did a video about that. If you really like my pack, I have a Patreon. I have a Ko-fi. You can pay for my coffee, right? That's the point of Ko-fi, right? I also have a subreddit r/MJTrips. You should subscribe, like the video, and check out my other videos. I feel like I got a good vibe going on. I'm really happy with my channel, and I feel like I have a lot of already viewable videos that could just, you know, obtain a lot of views right now. Videos that are good enough to be watched, but because my channel was always small, it never really got watched. So maybe you should check out my older content too. You know, give me a chance. I don't know. I'm fun, right? Fun pack either way. Whatever. Enjoy the pack. Get the pack. That's what this is about. YouTube is the big goal for me, obviously, right? It's like my big goal, but I also get it if you just want to play the pack. The one price that everyone who plays with my pack pays is that it has a custom loading screen, right? We can actually reload the pack. It's kind of funny. It's a horrible loading screen, I guess. I'm sure this deters people sometimes, you know. They get the pack and then they're like, what the fuck is this shit? It doesn't even load right now. Just straight up, it's gonna crash. Oh, there you go. That's it. It's the price people pay for my pack, right? Otherwise, the pack is entirely free. I'm just rambling at the end of my videos. I feel pretty comfortable though. That's nice. Being on camera, just being comfortable. It's a cool thing. Dragging this fucking on. No, bye. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.